Hello, I'm Richard Seltzer. I just made videos of The Lizard of Oz, which I self-published 46 years ago. What I read for you is the new, improved, expanded edition, which I just finished writing and which is not in print. Now I'd like to tell you the story of how I came to write this story. When my friend Judy Morgan taught in Brockton, Massachusetts, she told me about the children in her class, and I wrote a few stories for them using the names of everyone in the class. You may have heard a couple of those stories as videos here on YouTube, Now and Then and Julie the Little Princess. When she moved to teach at the E.B. Newton School in Winthrop, Massachusetts, near Logan Airport, Judy invited me to visit. After I read those Brockton stories, the kids asked me what I was going to write next. I popped off with a couple of titles. The Quest for the Holy Mackerel, The Lizard of Oz. They wanted to hear The Lizard of Oz, so I started writing a story with that title, with the kids themselves as characters. I went back a few times, like once a week, to read them new chapters. Then school ended, but the story kept growing until it became a fable for all ages, a story intended for adults as well as kids. That summer, I went around with some musician friends to coffee houses in the Boston area, reading the story aloud to audiences of strangers, getting immediate reaction to new chapters and revisions. By the end of the summer, I was 2/3 through. At that point, I quit my librarian job that I had had at that time and went to my parents' house in Pennsylvania, where I wrote the final third of the story. In 1974, with the help and encouragement of my wife, Barbara, I self-published the book in my own handwriting, with illustrations by Kristen Couture and with a cover designed and silk-screened by my college roommate, Dave Gleason. Now, 46 years later, I returned to the story and made some improvements that I had been thinking about for a long time. Judy Morgan became Miss Osborne, Osborne, and her co-teacher, Mary Prisby, became Miss Shelby, Shelby. I added the chapter about the lower court, and I made changes throughout. I hope you enjoyed The Lizard of Oz. Feedback welcome. My name again is Richard Seltzer, as in Alka-Seltzer. My email is seltzer@seltzerbooks.com. All Things That Matter Press recently published 3 other novels of mine, Parallel Lives, Beyond the Fourth Door, and Nevermind. You can find those all at Amazon as paperbacks and as ebooks. They can be read in any order. They're independent stories with overlapping theme and styles. Each presents a different view of reality, a different way of trying to make sense of the mysteries of life.